Bueno, gente. Muy buenas. Bienvenidos al directo de la tarde. Bienvenidos a Madden NFL 2022. Voy a continuar donde lo dejé ayer, que hoy toca dos partidos más. No recuerdo contra quién son, ahora lo veremos. Y bueno, voy a ir abriendo el juego. Ah, no, esto es la imagen. El juego. Ayer hice Minnesota Vikings y Denver Broncos. Yo hoy toco. ¿A quién toca hoy? Lo dije ayer. ¿Quién toca? Hostia, ahora no recuerdo quién toca. It's game. ¿Se mantiene el volumen? No, es que el volumen no sé por qué. Vale. Ah, es verdad. Esperar un momento. Que tengo que conectar el mando. Que siempre se me pasa. El mandito. Hay que conectar. De un mando. Tiruriruriru. Vale. Vale. Pues venga, vamos allá. Espérate. Kansas y Tennessee, ¿será? Ah, no, Atlanta y Kansas, vale. Vamos a subir un poco más. Esto sí. Vale. Eh, vale. Vale, esto así. Tira para atrás. Vale, pues va a ser Atlanta y el siguiente va a ser el tema de... Kansas, ¿vale? Atlanta y Kansas. Estamos en la semana 10, perdón, que le da un golpe. En el directo de la semana que viene, del lunes de la semana que viene, si hago de esto, ¿vale? En teoría, al final del directo, como estáis viendo arriba, no sé si se ve el ratón. No, no se ve el ratón. Pero bueno, veis arriba donde pone semanas, la week 10. Pues en la 11 es la que voy a jugar después de este. Y en el directo sería Week 12, que sería, no sé cómo se llama ese equipo. Y el otro es el de Saints, ¿vale? Entonces, la semana 13, ahí veremos los playoffs, ¿vale? Veremos esto. El tema de los playoffs, cómo va, ¿vale? Entonces, hoy son estos dos. Y es Las Vegas Raiders. Y aquí la semana 13 veré las playoffs cómo están. Entonces, vamos ya sin más dilación. Vamos a jugar el partido. Atlanta. 60 minutos. Ahí trim pim pam pim pam. Vale, juego yo, juegan ellos. Vale. O sea, ellos defienden y yo ataco. La equipación de Atlanta, todo negra. Qué guapa. Negra y roja, está muy guapa, ¿eh? Mola mucho. A ver. Eh, Creo que eran pases largos, si no me equivoco por lo que me dijo ayer Iblis. I o RB, ¿eh? Hola, lo que me ha hecho. Vale. Hostia, RB. No, quiero uno. Este.
I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets.
Es que no coge ni una, tío.
That talked about retirement in the last 6, 7
Es que me cago en todo.
That's not always real. And sometimes
Tendría que haber hecho las jugadas de correr.
and this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
Mal voy, mal empiezo.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Mal empiezo. Vale, estos hacen run, o sea, el primer tiempo es correr. Ya, sí, creo que el primer cuarto y el segundo cuarto es correr y el tercer cuarto y cuarto es pases largos.
Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now Ryan on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
La ha rebotado, ¿no? Es que la ha dado y ¡pum! Hacia atrás.
Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And now it's 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Patterson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On 3rd down, Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. And they'll get
Cuadro, tío, si no pueden. Empezamos otra vez igual. Hostia, me está dando muy mala espina este partido ya, ¿eh? Empezamos mal.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Got a man, it's Patterson complete.
Ha pisado línea.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Ryan. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Ryan. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to
bueno, eso sí, si estamos así, el cuarto, mira, 2 minutos 10 ya, se me está pasando bastante rápido. Toma, ahora 1 minuto.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot.
¿Podría haber pillado eso?
Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 1st down, it's Patterson, and here he'll get it down to the 7.
Me van a hacer, van a anotar, Va a anotar. Van a anotar porque ahora es carrera. ¡Qué suerte! ¡Qué suerte he tenido!
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
Va a hacer pase.
No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that?
Vale, sí. Ha sido mejor sacarla de ahí porque si no vienen hacia mí y la cagamos.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern,
Vale. Nice. Nice. Pero ya está. Primer cuarto terminado. Y empezamos ya el segundo. Perfecto. X. Creo que la X me puede venir bien. La cojo y el otro ya se me sube encima. Y no vas a pasar. Bien. Vale. La P. Ah, qué cerdo el 24, me ha pegado el manotazo. Oh, A o B. Qué buena esa, qué buena. Nice, esa me ha gustado. Ahora son runs, ahora es correr, no pasa nada, ahora es correr. Ahora lo que tengo que hacer es run. Correr.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will. On 2nd down, Elliott once more, and he'll get
71, tendrías que haber cogido más ahí más fuerte al de este, ¿eh? Vamos a hacer así, si no puedo vamos a hacer pase. Juega de pase. Fuck. Just outside the 10 at the 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Vale, touchdown.
Amari Cooper. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
Vamos a darle patadita.
Go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Y puntito extra.
Uf. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Kansas City es uno de los fuertes, 6-3 y es el siguiente. Joder, qué miedo me da. Qué miedo me da.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from the 36
ahora son runs.
Now Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
El de zona no. Hombre a hombre, tendría que ser o el blitz, ¿eh? Vamos a probar el blitz, que creo que puede ser bueno, ¿eh? Ahora. Soy Gregory, tengo que ir directamente al del balón. Vale, el blitz, ¿eh? Cuando es run es blitz. What? ¿Por qué me tengo que ir hacia el...? Vale, vale. Vamos a seguir blitz. Vamos a seguir blitz. Vale.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Now Ryan. And trying to get it to runs, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Ah, pero se lo hemos robado. Mira el baile de robot ahí.
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up
La B, cualquiera de estas me va a venir bien.
In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Bueno, esa me ha gustado.
The offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good accurate throw. Thank you guys.
Me tendría que haber esperado, un poco más. Otra vez, otra vez.
So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time they were ready for it.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott.
Touchdown.
Two first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will end.
Buah, la ha tirado in extremis, ¿eh? Y vamos a conseguir puntito extra, está claro. Vale, el segundo cuarto ya casi está terminado.
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over.
Vale.
To this point the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
Voy a probar el blitz, es que no sé si son pases o cuerpo a cuerpo. Carreras. Carrera. Uno de Atlanta se ha lesionado. El McGarry. Buena equipo, buena. Buenísima. Buena. Vamos a hacer otro blitz. Hostia, ¿qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado con esa jugada? Ha sido muy rápida. Ha sido muy rápida. Buena. Ahí. Hombre a hombre. Hostia. Ah, vale, con la B cambio jugador. Vale.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
¿Qué hace?
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down
Siempre me pillan,
inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and
Hostia,
placed
que
it
no
any
quería
better
darle
than
mierda.
where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Debe
Just
ser
a
un
yard on the first
pase.
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
¿Cuál es el que tengo? La X.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And that's going to be
Me acojono, digo, la llega a coger y vamos. Me acojono vivo,
Detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant.
Que necesito salir de aquí, pero ya.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Time out.
That might be the spot for them. You gotta
Ya.
try to find some space
Vale,
for the punter,
segundo
because you don't want him
cuarto.
backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is
Cógela, maldita
Oh,
sea.
incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights,
No la ha
but he
cogido,
could
se la ha
not read it.
resbalado.
They fake
Fuck.
the punt, it doesn't work out.
Hostia,
And now,
tú, se la ha
boy, the ball's
resbalado.
gonna go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
A ver si puedo hacer.
And this one is right
Fua,
through.
tío.
And that will do
Y
it
anotan en
for
el
this
último.
first half.
Joder.
So we have come to half.
Qué asco.
We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate they face what you think.
Vale, si no me equivoco ahora era de.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end
Ah,
of the
¿continúan
road.
haciendo pases?
Wasn't the strongest
Yo
of
pensaba.
first times.
Bueno, carreras. Yo pensaba que era pases. Y están haciendo carreras.
Pressure on that defense, start cutting
Vale.
into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
2nd and 6. Once more, they turn to Patterson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
O sea, si siguen haciendo carreras hombre a hombre, está que es más claro que el agua. Yo tengo que parar a Dix.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try
Me
and fool
cago.
you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He
Guau,
correctly
ese
figured
fallo
out
mío
that
este.
one and
Muy
made a
gordo
really
este
nice
fallo.
play.
Muy gordo.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down now, it's Patterson,
Vale.
and he'll be brought
Vale.
down at the
No está mal.
48-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And not a whole lot of room
Vale.
to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down at 7. Here's Ryan. And
Ah, la ha perdido, la ha cogido y se la ha resbalado, como me ha pasado a mí antes.
Incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have
Buena, 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 equipo, buena, buena.
he couldn't get away there on 3rd down.
Bueno.
Pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Yo la tiro fuerte y que se la quede enganchado ahí en la protección al rival.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Bien, 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 bien. Me estoy gustando ahora mismo, ¿eh? Ahora mismo me estoy gustando. Tengo que ver alguno que diga yo La X, yo creo que la X puede venir bien, ¿eh? Nice. Muy buenas, Alejandro. ¿Qué tal? ¿Estamos en zona para correr ya? Sí, estamos en zona para correr. Buah, he avanzado mucho. Nice, nice, nice. Sí, ahora va a ser run, ¿eh? Run ahí, pim pam. Pues bien, la verdad, muy bien. Muy bien aquí. Jugando. Siendo ya viernes ya. También en el trabajo me han dado buena noticia que no tengo que ir mañana a trabajar. Cosa que me alegra mucho. Mañana fiesta. Y a tope. Pimba. Estoy en una empresa de transportes. Aquí. No sé dónde eres, Alejandro. No sé si eres de Latinoamérica o de España, pero estoy en una empresa de transportes que descargo los camiones. Yo soy Sevilla, entonces Segur te suena, ¿no? Segur. O has pedido cosas. Pues sí, yo trabajo ahí, Segur. Yo me vienen los camiones y yo los descargo para que todos los transportistas tengan el material listo para que se lo lleven atrás. Sí, el martes tuve... el martes hubo follón por eso, porque aquí en Barcelona hay la manifestación, bueno, está en toda España la manifestación, y aquí pues pararon el camionero, lo amenazaron y le tiraron piedras y le rompieron el cristal delantero y le entró miedo y ya no vino. Y tuvimos que esperarnos como un par de horas para que viniera. Sí, como logística más o menos. Exacto, sí, es logística más. Es exactamente logística. Yo me he encontrado en la carretera una fila buena de sí, ahora mismo es lleno. Esta es eso. Está lleno. Y no sé, yo me he enterado que aquí la semana que viene en teoría es huelga de taxistas. También, o sea, madre mía. Vale, tengo que cubrir al 11. Hostia. Vale. Cada vez van a ir más con los de la... Sí. Sí, es por eso, por el tema de la gasolina. Exactamente. Bueno, pero mejor no pensar en esas cosas y disfrutar del día a día. Porque si no, no viviríamos. Vale, pues vamos a continuar. Totalmente, nos ponemos a jugar un rato y fuera. Sí, sí, es lo que voy a hacer. Lo hago para que os entretengáis un rato vosotros. Entretengáis y después pues ya... Después yo me pongo ahí a jugar. A ver si ha acabado ya que el mantenimiento del Gran Turismo. A ver si está ya disponible. Toma, lo he parado. A ver si puedo jugar, si no pues ya jugaré otra cosa. Y el canal como va, yo te sigo desde hace mucho. Es que se me hace raro, la verdad, porque no me ha parecido como que has comentado la primera vez y se me hace... No me acuerdo. Y ahora que dices eso, pues bien, el canal va bien. Ahora como ves ya la gente se puede suscribir al canal, lo conseguí el afiliado el año pasado. Va bien, va bien. Voy subiendo pues variedad, ¿no? Ahora me ves con el NFL. También voy subiendo perdona, no me va a salir el nombre, el Dark Souls, lo que me va apeteciendo. Ahora pues hay cosas que también me gustaría subir. Quiero mirarme una capturadora para la Play 5, porque también hay juegos que me gustaría hacer en directo también de Play. Hay tantas cosas que madre mía. Yo empecé a verte cuando jugabas al Zelda. ¿Yo jugaba al Zelda? ¿Al Zelda, Alejandro? Nunca he jugado al Zelda, diría. No, diría no, que nunca he jugado al Zelda. Nunca he tocado ningún Zelda. Por los emuladores. Al Zelda con los emuladores. Ostras, ahora no caigo, Al Zelda con los emuladores. ¿Lo juego yo? ¿O hay un juego que fuera parecido al Zelda? Hostia, ahora no recuerdo, ¿Nunca has jugado al Ocarina of Time? No, nunca he jugado al Ocarina of Time. Nunca. Muy buenas, Ark.
You would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Este partido yo creo que ya está más que finalizado. Pues ni idea, a lo mejor me estoy confundiendo. Puede ser, Alejandro. Puede ser. Porque yo tema de emulador no... Poco, he subido aquí. Poco o nada. Pero... me gustaría, subir cosas de emulador.
He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2 minutes
vale, 2 minutos, que son 5 jugadas o 6, depende.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes.
Creo que me tendría que haber metido por ese hueco que he visto y no hacer tanto una diagonal.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They go to Elliott again.
Wow.
And now with 1:52
Bueno. Este juego lo dan con el Amazon Prime, ¿no? No sé si lo han dado con el Amazon Prime o... Pero con el... Con el... Lo de Game Pass de Xbox lo tienes gratis. ¿Llega? Sí. Lo dan, vale. Es que yo este juego me lo dio un compañero que está por aquí a veces, que es Jerry. Y no sé si... No sé. Pero no... Puede ser, porque lo he visto anunciado y no, ahora no recuerdo, pero... Aparte de como decís, de Amazon... también lo tenéis con el Game Pass de Xbox. Vale. Pero el Game Pass de Xbox te lo puedes pillar también en PC. O sobre todo en PC o PlayStation. Pues en PC puedes tener el Game Pass.
It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead.
Vale, ahora sí que ya no pueden hacer nada. O sí que pueden hacer, pero no dudo mucho que hagan algo. Ahora Atlanta.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No sé si aún seguirá la oferta que tienen en el Game Pass de ordenador. Bueno, que en general, que por €1 tienes un mes. No tienes que pagar los 7 euros o 8 que cuesta. Es que no sé cuánto cuesta. Y en Navidad había la oferta de €1 3 meses.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From the gun, it's Ryan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it.
Me tengo que ir hacia el círculo azul de atrás mío. En Play está gratis con el EA Play. Pero claro, el EA Play tienes que pagar, ¿no? Es como una suscripción, como el Plus.
Yo también tengo una jipeta.
Y encima del capó una dequeta.
Muchísimas gracias por el follow, Madden 22 Buffalo Bills 311. Muchísimas gracias, espero que disfrutes del stream. Como todo, 25 euros. Hostia, es que es 25. Hostia. No sé, ¿eh? Me he perdido. Claro, es que el problema de A que tiene... Hay muy pocos juegos, ¿no? ¿Qué he hecho? ¡Qué imbécil! Perdón. he apretado la celebración antes de tiempo. Soy muy inútil, lo siento. Da igual, si esto ya está más que ganado. Da igual. No pasa nada. Hay que darle un poco de show al juego. Si esto ya son los últimos 9 segundos del juego. ¿Podría haber aumentado eso? Sí, podría haber aumentado. Time out. Vale, pues ya está, ¿no? Sí. Mierda, ¿te lo que es? No sé cuánto. Vale, partido ganado. Y ahora pues ya iremos con el siguiente y el último de hoy, ¿vale? Son 2 al día. Como he dicho antes, el lunes cuando juguemos, antes de jugar, o no sé si es antes o después de jugar contra Las Vegas, veremos el tema de los playoffs, cómo está situado todo. Vale, Micah Parson. What the fuck? Me ha salido una notificación, no sé. Dejar que mire un momento porque me ha salido una notificación de algo. Bueno, espera, vamos a avanzar la semana y dejar que mire eso. Perdonad, ¿eh? Es que me ha salido algo aquí. No sé qué era esa mierda. Tengo gente aquí que no las conozco de nada. Pero bueno. Vale. Vale, pues nada. Continuamos. Espera, voy a ver un momento la ventana que tengo un poco de calorcito. Vale. Aquí no hay ninguna liga que te diga cómo va todo. O sea, en qué posición vas. No hay nada, ¿no? De esto. Vale. Pues ahora será, pues como vemos, contra Kansas City. Kansas City. ¿Cómo va? Que lo ponía antes. 6 ganados, 4 perdidos. A ver. Ah, mira, aquí. ¿Quién es el peor equipo? El último. New York Jets, 1-8. Madre mía. Vale. Vale, pues venga, vamos allá. Vamos a darle ya al último partido de hoy. Ah, que tengo 12 jugadores para de esto. Madre mía. Ya lo miraré. Yo esto ya lo miraré fuera de cámara. Porque ahora mismo... ahora mismo vamos a hacer esto. Aquí mismo. Today.
Season has hit high gear and off we go in week 11 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback and they will begin things at the 25.
Vamos a ver cómo juega este equipo.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards.
Hostia, que no sé ni dónde estoy.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Bueno, empezamos bien, ¿eh?
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a do-it-all back, and he did plenty on that run. And as a rookie, 803 yards rushing for the season, and Kansas City may look to up his workload a little bit in year 2. The last pick of the first round in 2020, he more than justified that selection with his ability to run the football and catch it out of the backfield.
Tyreek Hill from last week.
Vamos a hacer de zona.
5 catches, 63 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Vale, el de zona me ha ido bien ahora, ¿eh? El de zona va bien, va bien.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive.
Qué buena esa, cámara.
We go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb, because they're always going to talk about how important
Se ha puesto todo gris en un fly.
offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Meanwhile, Mahomes
Vale,
taken in by Pringle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. So, Charles, this defense going to have its hands full all game long. You'd have to figure, facing the man second in the NFL in passing yards. So what's the course of action here defensively?
Well, we all know that every down seems to have equal importance. But for this game, they're putting it all on 3rd down. Make sure they stop them there, get off the field, and that way they can turn the ball over to their offense and feel good about how this game's progressing.
Poco a poco van avanzando. Pero bueno.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
Hostia, que me he tirado.
And here's There's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Hostia, creo que ha cogido y lo ha hecho así. A ver, quiero ver la repetición un momento.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played extremely well last week in the win.
Ah, tía para allá, hombre, de payaso.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Vale, vale. No ha llegado a la línea. O sea, bien.
As he can only get to the 20. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott set to go on offense for the first time, and with Dak at the controls, his 6th season under center.
Run, no, creo que aquí ahora me sería mejor pases.
Elliott gonna bite off about 7 on that one.
Sería mejor pases. Entiendo que ahora es mejor pases que no.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, "Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league."
Y me la ha robado. Me cago. Me cago. ¿Por qué, tío? Qué puñetero asco.
You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared.
Qué asco, me la ha robado, tío.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
Qué mal. No me gusta ya este partido, ¿eh? Siempre que empiezo un partido así, lo pierdo. El juego está muy entretenido, sí, y si lo entiendes aún más, ¿eh? Si entiendes el reglamento, las jugadas, cómo va todo, el juego aún te parece mucho más divertido. Y te lo tomas, creo que, más competitivo. Por culpa de mi tío lo entiendo. Bueno, pero oye, si lo entiendes está muy bien. Yo ando todo viciando en mi canal y fuera, jaja. Él vive en América y es lo que ve. Oye, pues me parece guay, que lo... Me parece bastante guay, la verdad.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Vale, no ha llegado a la línea, perfecto. Como mínimo tiene que llegar el jugador a la línea, pero como no está consiguiendo. Bueno, ahora sí que lo puedo conseguir. Me van a hacer... La Super Bowl es impresionante. Todo el mundo me dice que es impresionante. Tengo que ver algún año tengo que verla. Pero claro, como aquí en España lo hacen tan tarde, es normal. Pero si no me veo las anteriores, a ver qué tal están. Sí, ya lo sé. Si la tengo ahí en el historial para verla. Ya ves, de 12 a 4 de la mañana. Que ese es el problema.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
Vale, tengo que cubrir a este.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone.
Ah, que 10 puntos.
Kansas City.
Entiendo.
Nicole Hardman.
Entiendo. Si no paro yo ahora esto, serán 10 puntos.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
10 puntitos.
Extra point by Buckers on
Que se
target.
0-10.
Grows to 10-0.
Hostia, y pierdo contra este. Me jode, perder contra este, tío. Me jode mucho.
Up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Me jode mucho. Tengo que irme, voy a jugar un rato al puck. Venga, Alejandro, muchísimas gracias por pasarte. Y que vaya bien el puck.
This fielded right at
Gana
the
un poco
goal
de
line.
pollo, para cenar.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the
Igualmente.
Dallas Cowboys. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake
Vale, bien,
is
bien,
their
bien,
only
bien,
one
bien.
of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing
¿Qué haces?
those and maximizing
¿Qué te
opportunities.
pasa?
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
Fuck.
Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Bueno, pero estoy avanzando. Es lo que quiero, avanzar.
Some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Launches deep.
Quita, guarro.
Ball, and this is caught. And they
No
move
me
this
agarres.
all the way down to the 9. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The
La-
big play that they
la otra
needed.
vez.
Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And this
Oh,
is a leaping effort, but it's not to
why?
and incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And it's
Y me la roba otra vez. Es que son unos... Hostia, qué mala suerte estoy teniendo yo ahora. ¿Cómo me estoy cabreando? Pero ¿cómo puedo tener tan mala suerte, tío? ¿Cómo puede ser? Es que no me lo estoy creyendo. No me lo estoy creyendo para nada. Pero para nada, nada. Me cago en todo. Digo, pues venga, puedo hacer algo. Voy a recortarles puntos. Nada. Una leche. Voy a recortar yo puntos, tío. Hostia, tú. Encima, había apretado. Es que me estoy equivocando. Yo también, porque estoy apretando las jugadas que no tienen que ser. Menos mal que vamos bien en la liga. Vamos primeros ahí. Pero bueno, que como gane el segundo o algo así, me puedo empatar. Pero bueno, hay que pensar así, hay que disfrutar. Listo.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check.
Espero darle la vuelta,
Halftime show as we get rolling to
Espero darle la vuelta a esto.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the
Vamos
field.
a ver si hay
And he's had some
suerte.
time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
No hay suerte, ¿por qué? Porque ese tío ha decidido que da igual. Hostia. Imbécil, céntrate y apriétala. No tendría que haber apretado eso.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. He takes this for 3 to the 29. So, CD, you talk about this football team, and some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that.
Pero cógela, cógela. Me estoy... Nah, tío.
I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're
Partido
really
perdido.
ready to come
Partido ya está
back
perdido,
and dive
gente.
back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold
Lo siento, pero el
jackets
partido lo
and
tengo ya
all.
muy perdido. No
They're
puedo
talking
hacer
about
nada.
retirement the last 6-7 years of their career, so that's not always real.
Es que estoy por rendirme, ¿sabes? Hacer así y... Quit the game. Pero vamos a jugarlo hasta el final. Vamos a jugarlo hasta el final. Puedo remontar, ¿vale? Puedo remontar. ¿Cómo lo voy a hacer? No lo sé, pero se puede.
Five yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling.
Nice. Esto es lo que tengo que hacer.
Picked off near the 44.
Me ha tirado para adelante, tío.
As he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Vale, ahora sí, ahora sí. Ahora sí que me he motivado. Vale, vale.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do.
Vale, pasamos la línea. Venga, gente, vamos. Que me estoy viniendo arriba. Me cago en todo, ahora sí.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The give is to Elliott. And he'll take it in.
Vamos, touchdown. Ahora sí, me cago en todo.
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8.
Más el puntito extra, 3 puntos.
Short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Venga, 3 puntos solo. Vamos. Ostras, tú. Ahora sí.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
La jugada perfecta sería que hiciera un pase alto, yo se lo robara y entonces poder hacer otro touchdown y poder adelantarle. Entonces si estuviera por delante ya estaría más cómodo jugando. Estaría mucho más cómodo. O intentar que se mantengan lo más atrás posible en las jugadas.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, old momentum,
vale.
he's wondering if he should...
Oye, una pregunta. Para que salgan las alertas del Streamlabs, ¿tienes que tener abierta la página de Streamlabs mientras streameas? No. No hace falta. No hace falta. Guau, la llegas a coger el 40.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Es que yo lo probé y no me salían todas. Pues no hace falta tener el Streamlabs abierto. Porque si ya lo tienes metido en el OBS, pues ya está.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he
A ver,
whips it past the
que también
50.
puedo decirte
52 yards
otro,
now.
que es el Streamlabs OBS,
What makes the draw
que ahí ya lo tienes todo metido.
Well, we did see where he made the first wave
Que es
miss, and that was a big part of
el
it.
OBS,
A lot
pero
of it is just being
del Streamlabs.
actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
This is Elliott.
Uy, el mando, tío. El mando no.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying
Es que
ahead
creo
of
que
the
ahora mismo
sticks,
sería mejor
every
pase, que no.
7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more.
Vale, 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 vale,
Taken
vale.
down at the 26.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
10th carry now for Elliott. 2 yards on the carry.
Pase,
There, it'll be 2nd
sería
down.
mejor pase
That's a
ahora.
real nice
No,
job
vamos a
there by the
continuar con
defensive
el de
front.
esto.
They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
AV. O Y. Vale, tercer cuarto terminado y empezamos cuarto. Era el de esto.
On EA Sports.
Y, me la juego con Y.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That ball is caught.
Touchdown, sí, por favor. Hostia, lo estaba viendo antes muy negro, Lo veía muy negro, pero no me puedo confiar, gente. No me puedo confiar. No me puedo confiar. Solo le saco 4 puntos. Pero no nos podemos confiar, ¿vale? Aún queda todo el último cuarto. Y no,
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone and this will come out to the 25. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Que creo que ahora no sé, hombre, ahora serán pases. Bueno, pues mira, sí, me ha ido bien la elección.
Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing now is Mahomes. On the slant, he's got
Buena,
Hardman.
coño, buena.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Vale, no puedo perder esa oportunidad, Otra oportunidad de hacer otros puntos. No puedo.
It's taken to the 26. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Shedding through the defense. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
Me ha jodido un poco el compañero, pero vamos bien, vamos bien. Voy flechado, gente, voy flechado. Voy flechado. Vamos flechado. Fletching. Ahí.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. With carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to solve this thing away here.
Vamos flecha.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Able to fight through one tackle.
Touchdown. Sí, señor. Vamos ahí. Joder. Ahora sí. Ahora sí. Copón. Vamos. Vamos. Joder. Qué alegría, tío. Ya me... Hostia, tú. Me he quitado un peso ahora muy grande de encima. Que tengo que ir con cuidado, ¿no? Porque son 10, 11 puntos. Pero hay que tomarse con calma, ¿eh? Antes eran 4, vamos, pero vamos bien.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 2 minutes left to play.
Vale, ya son las últimas jugadas, ya las últimas 5 o 6 jugadas. Como me dijo ayer Iblis.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw into the hands here of Hardman. And oh, he coughed it up.
Y se hemos robado, tío. Se hemos robado. Joder. Qué bueno.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right?
Buena.
You're trying to get downfield,
Buena.
but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Elliott.
Buena.
15 shy of the 10.
Vale.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Estoy a eso.
But a nice little gain. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A give to Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Siempre he querido tirarme así. Y por fin sé cómo tirarme.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Ahora sí que sí, ya no. Ahora ya. Relax,
A drive there of just 4 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Se va a ser relax ya. Queda 1 minuto y 34 segundos ya. Y ya no pueden hacer más cambios, ¿no? Por lo que estoy entendiendo.
So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half,
Menos mal que tengo a mi equipo.
sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got
Toma.
this thing. And
Ala,
that's not
ala.
necessarily the case.
Tú de ahí no te mueves.
Now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards.
Me iba a tirar ahí
And he's gonna
encima de
have
todo.
a first
Ahí.
down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. Now
Hostia,
it's
que este es el mío.
Mahomes again. Open man is hit.
Buah,
He's
mira.
got it. And everybody's
Salió por ahí atrás.
15-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Tú no pasas de aquí.
He's tackled a yard
Es
short
mi
of the
zona.
marker. Good gain of 9
Mi
on
cabezona. Vale, he hecho un... Ah, no ha anotado. No han podido anotar. Y ganamos. Joder. Ganamos, pero sufriendo, ¿eh?
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practice.
Vale. ¿Qué pasa? Que quiero dar skip ahora. Vale, vamos a aumentar esto. Vale. Perfecto. Uy, me he equivocado. Vale. Vale, avanzamos semana. Uf. Madre mía, qué bien. Vale, pues nada, lo iré dejando ya por aquí, gente, el directo de hoy. Los 2 partidos ganados. Pero bueno, sí, ganados. Está la dificultad novato porque no tengo ni idea del juego, cómo va aún muy bien. Pero ahí voy. El directo del lunes. Primer partido contra Las Vegas. Y en la semana 13, que ahí sabemos los playoffs, jugaremos contra Saints, ¿vale? Y nada, gente. Muchísimas gracias a todos que habéis pasado por aquí a verme. Me alegro que os haya gustado. Y nada, que tengáis un buen día. Que descanséis y que tengáis un buen fin de semana. Y nos vemos en el siguiente directo. Adiós.